Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another alt beer, of course, since I'm not serious about alt beers at the moment. This one is Königshöfer Alt, and it comes in this small 0.33 liter Bügelverschluss bottle, as you can see, and it's from Brauerei Königshof, located in Krefeld in Nordrhein-Westfalen. Here you can see the top cap, here you see the top label, here you see the main label of original Königshofer Alt. Looking like this. Here is the back label. Of course, I'm gonna give you the information on that label later on in the review. Yeah, it gives a real modern impression, this label. Unfortunately, they changed it. There was a much more beautiful label before, as always. But as always, brewers often changed into modern labels. I don't know why, but the modern labels is always looking very, very bad and ugly. But that's the way it is. Yeah, thanks to my friend Ronny who did send it to me so I could review it here on that channel. That's very appreciated. From Krefeld in Nordrhein-Westfalen, as I mentioned, Brauerei Königshof. Always right time for an alt beer, one of my favorite beer styles at the moment. So I think we're gonna start to open up the bottle like this with the Bügelverschluss. The plop right there, of course. It is so important to get the freshness and pour it up, of course, into the for the very so well-fitting glass. That's really important. Using the right type of glass. In this case, I'm using a Pils glass, as you can see. Usually, you should use alt beer glass like this. This glass was sent to me by Ronny. Who has been sending me all alt beers. But I'm using this because this is a 0.33 liter glass and this is a 0.33 liter bottle. So I think that's the reason for why I'm using this glass. Now we pour up. So it's gonna pour up over the edge of the glass, but it really doesn't matter. The important thing is that we pour everything, and that's what I want to do in my reviews, because it really looks good with this foam crown if you pour up everything. Let's see if we can pour up some more of it. Yeah, there we go. Let's put the bottle right here. Meanwhile, the Königshof, and let's give it a try. First of all, the aroma, which is very fantastic, really much aroma, that's just the way I want an alt beer. So let's give it a try. The Königshofer Alt. Prost. Yeah, no doubt about it that it's a high quality one. I really like it because it's having the typical alt beer aroma and freshness. Königshofer Alt, premium beer mit Herzblut gebraut. And the back label, handwerklich gebraut nach dem Reinheitsgebot von 1516 mit ausgesuchten Hopfensorten, frisch, feinwürzig, edel und mild. Zutaten: wasserriges Malz, Hopfen, Hopfenextrakt, Brauerei Königshof, 47805 Krefeld. Bei kühler und dunkler Lagerung mindestens haltbar bis. Alcohol content 4.9% volume. Yeah, that's the information on the label. And now some information on this brewer's website, which I'll of course link to in the description box below, so you can check out the information. Also, if you're interested, the story sounds unbelievable and magical. A courageous entrepreneur from Krefeld dares to take over a traditional but run-down brewery in the Königshof district, which no industry insider actually wanted to predict a real future. 11 years later, it became a self-confident brewery with brands that create identity, a wide range of services, and around 60 employees. The rise of the new Low-Rhine brewery is a real team effort, in addition to the Krefeld investor, who not least contributes a large portion of local loyalty. The former managing director Gerhard Ginnen, managing director Robert Dietz authorized offer Frank Tischelkamp, and graduate brewmaster Georg Schorers were the driving forces behind the success story, but every single employee of the entire highly motivated brewery team is guaranteed for an ongoing success. The premium segment Pils and alt beers from the original Königshofer brand are represented, while Krefeld Pils, Alt, Export, Radler, Weizen and malt beers from the Königshof brewery supply beers for entry-level price range. The distribution of the two brands in Lorraine region and beyond is remarkably high for two such young beer brands. In order to secure the long-term success of the brewery, significant investments and changes have been made again and again. First, a new storage and fermentation complex was built in 2016, an efficient logistics center was built on the company premises, and in late 2009 a modern bottling plant with hourly capacity of 50,000 bottles were put into operation. The high-performance brewery has thus prepared itself for future possible growth, because the beers from other manufacturers as well as various private labels are to be filled into barrels and bottles at the Krefeld Obergart in the future. The Königshöf brewery is an important and reliable production partner for several retail chains. The location in the south of Krefeld also has optimal logistic connections. 3 motorways with very close access roads enable the beverage retail trade and forwarding agents to supply the region with the award-winning brewery specialties economically, ecologically, and effectively. Very customer-friendly loading also saves the collectors expensive standing and waiting times. Here, too, the brewery thinks of effective cost minimization for the customer's point of view. I think that's it for now. Hope you like my reviews and see you again in next German beer review.